So the question is, what's next for the DCAMU? Justice League Dark Apokolips War was released recently and its ending was literally nuts. So my name is Soham and welcome to WhyZ, and today we'll talk about this in a speculation video. But before proceeding any further into the video, let me tell you all that this video will contain massive spoilers for Apokolips War. If you have not seen the movie yet, then you have been warned because I will talk about its ending and its implications. Now, as I said in my ending explained video, this particular movie wraps up the ongoing DCAMU saga of movies that began from the Flashpoint paradox. In a very poetic manner, it was Flash who began it all and it was Flash who ultimately ended it. Basically, because of all the damages done to Earth by Apokolips and Darkseid, all the heroes had to unfortunately take the difficult step of resetting the universe in order to avoid their current mistakes. Thus, Flash has to do another Flashpoint reboot, thus marking the end of this run of movies. Now obviously the question is, what's next for DC animation? Well, currently there are two particular things that might happen. First and foremost, this is something we have already seen, and yeah, I'm talking about Superman Man of Tomorrow. And secondly, people really want to see a DC Rebirth storyline in the animation form. Now a couple of days back, we got this particular image from the Entertainment Weekly magazine. And now we've got some more images and a potential early storyline. In these pictures, we can clearly see a younger Clark Kent, what looks like Lara and Jor-El, Lois Lane, Lex Luthor, Martian Manhunter and Lobo. I know everyone has a lot of questions surrounding these images. Moreover, some things can be easily inferred from these particular images. This might be another origin story for Superman and his early adventures before joining the Justice League. But the question is, was it really necessary to see another Superman story so soon? I mean, there are numerous different stories of Superman which can be told. DC can easily dig up the old libraries of their comics, which is why I think that there is certainly more than what seems to the eye. For starters, this is nothing like the New 52 redesign of Superman. Yes, some liberties have been taken here, but for the most part, this looks like the classic avatar of Superman, with the red shorts and the lack of high neck collar. Now again, take this with a pinch of salt, but what if, just what if, at the end of this particular movie, we get a Watchman Easter egg? I mean, every DC fan wants to see the Rebirth storyline get an animated retelling, and with the current New 52 inspired lineup gone, wouldn't it be smart to bank on this incredible opportunity? At least that's what I personally think, or what I personally want to believe. There's no solid data in this regard, but yeah, I'm sure that we will get more information soon because this movie is supposed to be released in 2020 itself. But as much as I want this to happen, that is the start of the Rebirth universe, but there are certain things I'm iffy about. Firstly, it's quite possible that this particular movie will not be linked to any past or future animated movies, and it stays as a standalone stuff just like the Red Sun. And we might get standalone movies like this for some time until DC actually starts to build another continuity based movie series. And secondly, the art style. I mean, yeah, I understand that in order to keep this movie unique and kinda different, they had to opt for a different art style altogether. But this is just, I don't know how to describe it. I mean, don't get me wrong, some of the character models look really good, especially Lobo. He looks brilliant. Hell, even Martian Manhunter looks quite good. But hey, that's not even a question, because anything would be better than his abominable character design from the DCAMU. But barring these, I'm not really a fan of the choices made with this particular art style. I mean, I'm not an animation expert or I'm not an art expert or someone, but this particular art style is quite unsettling, at least for me. And it kind of reminds me of those 2.5D animation cartoons. Like, remember MTV Spider-Man or maybe the Archer cartoons? Again, this is just my personal opinion, and unlike me, you can very well like it. And also, the point can be made that with this sort of simpler art style, it would give more fluid and dynamic animation to the team of animators. I don't want to form a half-baked opinion on just some set of images, but overall, I don't think that DC will begin the Rebirth series in this particular art style. I mean, it looks too old school for this storyline, to be honest. But I mean, who actually knows what will happen? This movie can go either ways. But what's known for sure, it has to happen, and that is the start of the Rebirth storyline in the DCAMU. Man, I'm getting shivers. When we finally get to see Dr. Manhattan and the rest of the Watchmen in the movies, that would be totally epic. Either way, this was just my personal opinion and basically a speculation video. What do you guys feel about all this? And which particular storyline do you want DC to adapt next? Mention your thoughts in the comment section below. So that's it for today guys, thank you so much for watching. Give this video a thumbs up, share it with your friends and subscribe to the channel for more. This is WhyZ and I'll see you soon in the next video.